Okay, so a very great afternoon, everyone. If you are here and you are joining us, please leave a comment to let me know that you're here. Thank you so very much for joining us this afternoon. We are doing a test run on how the session would be on Sunday. So we just want to do a few test run. Please invite your friends who are on the group chat, the group of Becoming, right? So that they can join the live. We're just trying to test run to see how it will look like on Sunday when we eventually go live with Dr. Steve by 5 p.m. on Sunday. So let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. You can introduce yourself in the comment, tell me your name, and yeah, just tell me your name in the comment so I know that you're here. This is just going to be for a few minutes, so we can just test run how it's going to play out, and then we'll be out of here. We just want to do a few test run, and then we'll call it a wrap for today. You just want to be sure that everything is working as it should work, so that on the day of the live, there will not be hitches whatsoever. Please put a comment in the comment section to let me know that you can hear me and you can see me, right? You can hear me and you can see me, and I'm here for you. Hi. Please type out your name so I can see your name. I see Mercy. Mercy, thank you for joining. I see Ebube Solomon. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We are just trying to test out the live session for we're just testing out the live session, right? For Sunday's session. Sunday is 19th. Hope you're here. Hi, Peter Ebube Solomon. Hope you're here. Hope you're informed for Sunday session. Sunday session is going to be amazing. Dr. Steve himself is going to be here live and direct, and is going to be here to answer your questions. I believe a lot of us have filled the online form that has where you can ask your questions so that we can be able to put your question on the screen for Dr. Steve to take those questions. Hi, uh, Peter Bube Solomon, thank you so much for joining. Dan Asuheyi. Okay, Dan, thank you so much for joining. Who else is here? Yeah, Solomon, thank you for joining. Eromusele, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I'm just going to be sure that, okay, this thing works as it should work so that we don't have any hitches on that day, right? We just want to, this is like a test run to be certain that everything's working as it should work. And on that day, we'll go live and direct. Okay, so anyone who has a question, you can quickly just ask one or two questions here so at least we can take something to show that, okay, this really worked. And then we can get ourselves ready for Sunday. Sunday is the D-Day. Sunday is the main event with Dr. Steve himself. Those of you who were around at the Becoming event in Uniben, you could realize that Dr. Steve couldn't make it to join us in person. So he's going to join us live on this platform on Sunday. So it will be wise for you to turn on post notification and just set your alarms for reminders for this. You know, that same Sunday is the day for the World Cup final, but ours is going to come up way before the World Cup final. World Cup final is in the evening by 8 p.m. Our session is by 5 p.m. So we're going to have enough time to take questions before we watch who's going to play against Spain in the World Cup final, right? I know that nobody wants to miss the final. So yeah, so we'll take ours early before the time for the final. Okay, so those of you are here, thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited, super pumped, super elated. I can't wait for Sunday. But before Sunday, anyone who wants to ask a question, please ask in the comments so that we can use this to actually be certain that everything will go smoothly on Sunday. Because the reason we're doing this because we don't want to have any story that touch. We do not want to have any hiccups on that day, so that at least you can know how the setting works for you, so that you can be able to flow along. And Dr. Steve will be here himself on Sunday. He's going to be here on Sunday to take your questions on Sunday, and it's going to be an amazing time. I think we have over an hour of taking questions that day. And yes, it's just going to be an amazing time with Dr. Steve on Sunday on the Journey to Becoming Campus tour, right? This is what will wrap up the campus store for Benin, right? Okay. So yes, Ebube Solomon says, please, can you explain what we'll be doing on Sunday? Okay, yes, let me explain. What you'll be doing on Sunday is simple. You'll be here on Sunday to ask your questions, and Dr. Steve will be here on Sunday to answer your questions. For those people who have questions that they felt they needed answers for, Dr. Steve couldn't make it for the event, the time we had the event live in the main auditorium in Uniben. So he's going to be here to take questions from us on that day, right? So any question you have for Dr. Steve is going to be here to take the questions. And also he's going to be here to give out some gifts. Also, I'm not privileged to announce the gifts, but he's going to be here to also give out some gifts to people who are deserving on that same day. So it's a two-in-one kind of activity. He's going to ask questions and also going to give out gifts. He was supposed to have given out on the day we had the live in Uniben. So all the things he couldn't do physically because he wasn't present, he's going to do them here online. So if I were you, I'll be available. I'll have my questions ready, and perhaps I may be one of the lucky winners to take the gifts that Dr. Steve have for those people who will be giving gifts on that day. So yes, that's basically what we're going to be doing here on that day, taking questions and then giving out gifts at the end of the conversation with the people who are asking questions. So basically, that's what it's going to be about. It's not like, okay, it's a session where it's coming to teach and all of those. No, it's just going to be here. I'm going to be here, and we're just going to take questions. So, right, I will put the questions on the screen, or perhaps read the questions out for him, and then he will answer the questions. It's more like a panel session for you to ask your questions, and he would answer the questions. Some people have already sent in their questions through the online form, so it'd be great if they are available to hear the responses to the questions that they've sent in already, right? So that's what basically is going to be happening on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday by 5 p.m. with Dr. Steve. So this is where we're going to be having the conversation. It's not going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on Google Meet. It's going to be on this channel. And we're going to have it here on the channel so that you can be able to come back and watch and listen again to the answers he's going to share to the questions that are going to be asked. So yeah, the video is not working. When you say the video is not working, what do you mean? You can't see me? Let's see if you can hear me and see me. Type number 2 in the comment. If you can hear me and see me, type number 2 in the comment. Just write number 2 in the comment so I know you can hear me and I know you can see me. Just type number 2. If you can hear me and see me, just type number 2 in the comment so I know that you can. Okay, fantastic. You can see me, you can hear me. Fantastic, fantastic, great, 2, fantastic. Someone will say the video is not working. The video is working though, so other people can confirm. Yeah, hi. Thank you for joining. In the meantime, you can ask any question you want to ask also to get more clarity about the session. We're not going to spend so much time here. In the next few minutes, we'll be out of here. This is just a test run to just show you how it will play out, and so you can anticipate and you can turn on post notification and get ready in view of the session for Sunday with Dr. Steve. So this is more like just a test run, right? So that you can see what's happening, what we're looking forward to, and how you can be part of the conversation that will be happening on that day, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can see me a bit. It doesn't look like it's just the picture you're seeing. So this is it. This is about it for Sunday. So if you have any question you want to ask, you can feel free to ask. Want to get more clarity, you can ask so that I can be able to respond to them. And then in a few minutes from now, we'll call it a wrap for today. This is just a test run to see how everything will play out so that you can be accustomed to the setting and get ready for the conversation that we're going to be having come Sunday by 5 p.m. So please mark your calendars, turn on post notification, get ready for Sunday 5 p.m. with Dr. Steve on this channel, right? On this channel. We're supposed to use the Becoming channel, but we are yet to get the full access to the channel, so that's why we can't use that. But we cannot postpone this any longer. We have said that we're going to do this on the 19th, and 19th is just a few days away, so we cannot postpone any further anymore. So by 19th, we'll be done with this, and then we can move on to the next phase of the Becoming tour in other states. So we want to wrap up that of Benin with this online version so that Dr. Steve himself will be present here on Sunday to handle the session and then give out the gifts he have for those people he could have given gifts to when he couldn't make it to the auditorium in Uniben last time. So yeah, that's basically about it. So that's about it. So if you have any question, anything you want to gain clarity on, feel free to ask, and I will take those questions before I'm out of your face. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking our time during your busy day to stop by here so that we can get this done and dusted. I truly appreciate it. I do not take this for granted. Thank you so much. Also, plan towards Sunday, 5 p.m. And it's going to be worth your while. Trust me, it's going to be worth your while that the responses you're going to get to the questions that some people have asked, and even the questions you may also ask, would be insightful for you. What type of questions are we expecting? You are the one asking the questions. So any question you want to ask, right? You are the one asking the questions. Dr. Steve will be here to answer your questions. So you are the one asking your questions. You know, if you attended the journey to becoming campus tour at Uniben, at least you already have an idea of the kind of questions to ask. But whatever question really bothers you, whatever thing you feel you need to get clarity on, Dr. Steve will be present to answer. So any question you have in mind, right? Any question that attains to your becoming, any question you have in mind, pen them down, ask them. Dr. C will be here to provide answers to those questions. So I'm not going to tell you kind of questions to ask. You can ask any question. If it's the type that he would not like to answer online, he'll probably tell you, you guys can talk about it offline, right? So yeah, so any kind of questions, whatever bothers you, whatever you feel you truly need clarity on, pen it down to ask. I'll put the question on the screen the way I'm doing it right now. I'll put the question on the screen and you can ask it, or you can use the private chat. I can put the question in case you want to be anonymous. You can use the private chat to send me the question, and I can also just read the question out or put the question on the screen myself without mentioning your name. So if you want to go anonymous with your questions, also fine. You can use the private chat to send in the questions, and I'll put it up anonymously so that nobody gets to know you're the one asking that question. Right. So whatever way you want to ask a question, you can ask it openly or you can use the private chat. We're going to take the question and we may not call your name. If you use the private chat, we won't call your name because that means you want your identity to be concealed while you're asking your question. So we use the private chat for that. But if you're okay putting it in the comments, that's also fine. We also put it on screen on the comment so that everybody else can see your question. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing on Sunday. So just a time for question and answers with Dr. Steve, and it's going to be an amazing conversation. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing conversation. So if you have plans for Sunday, just bookmark 5 p.m. wherever you are. It's an online session. You can do it wherever you are. So you just join online, have your AirPods to listen, and then it's going to be an amazing time. Trust me, it's going to be an amazing time with Dr. Steve on Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing time. So we look forward to having this session with you on Sunday. So in the meantime, if you have any questions you want me to throw more light on for you to gain more clarity, please let me know in the comments and I will explain to the best of my ability, and then we'll wait for Sunday where Dr. Steve himself will be present to answer the questions. So that's about it. This is what we're going to be doing on Sunday, live and direct on this channel for the journey to becoming with Dr. Steve. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a few questions, right? I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes and then we're out, right? I don't want to take so much of your time, right? This is just a test run, so I know that everything works. I know that you can see me, you can hear me, and we're good to go. I just need to confirm all of those things and you know where to join in from and how to ask your question. So on that day, you're not looking a bit confused on what to do and all of that. So that's the essence of this, right? So that you can get ourselves ready for Sunday. Hi, Darlington. Good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Great afternoon, everyone. Thank you so very much. So, any question you want to ask to gain clarity on what's going to be happening, please feel free to ask. We have less than 3 more minutes and we'll be out of here. I just want to do this for 20 minutes and then we'll call it a wrap. It's 17 minutes already. So, less than 3 minutes from now, it will be a wrap from this. So, any question, anyone? Any question? Anything you need clarity on before I call this a wrap for now? Right. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. So turn on post notification or bookmark it on your calendar so that you don't forget. We'll probably put it also as an event on the WhatsApp group chat so everybody gets a reminder by 5 p.m. on Sunday. It's going to be an amazing time. Trust me, it will be an amazing time of fun, of learning, unlearning, and relearning. Trust me, it's going to be an amazing time. It's going to be fun. I look forward to it. I'm so excited and super pumped about it. And also, you can invite friends, perhaps friends who missed out on the Becoming in Unimen. You can also invite them to join. Right, it's open for everybody. Anybody who's interested in learning. Right, anyone who's interested in learning is also open for them so that they can be part of it. So you can invite your friends, invite your family members, invite your colleagues, you can invite even your enemies, right? You can invite them so that they too can learn from Dr. Steve, and also, who knows, may just be lucky to get gifts like Dr. Steve will be giving out on that day. So, yeah, that's it. That's about it. So, thank you so very much. I have less than 1 minute. Thank you so much, everyone who joined. I'm super grateful to everybody who joined on this short test run for today. Thank you, Messi, for joining. Thank you, Ibobe Solomon, for joining. Thank you, Grace, for joining. Thank you, Dan, for joining. Thank you, Eromuseli. Yep, thank you, Eromuseli Anslem, for joining. Thank you, Lillian, for joining. Thank you, Freedom, for joining. Well, it's okay. Thank you, Zainab, for joining. Yeah, these are the people who joined. Thank you so much, all of you who joined. We are super grateful that you took out time to be here, right? Thank you so very much. And thank you, Darlington Osayi, for joining. And for Messi, who asked a question, thank you. Solomon, who gave a feedback, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. This is where I'll call it a wrap because I said I was going to be here for 20 minutes and it's 20 minutes on the dot. So I'll see you again on Sunday, 5 p.m. on the dot, no African time. 5 we hit the road and we'll be live with Dr. Steve to take questions on the final session on the journey to becoming Campus Store Benin, right? After Benin, we're hitting the next city, most likely Abuja. So Benin, this is where we'll wrap it up with you on Sunday by 5 p.m. So guys, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you again on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day.